This is Church and Clergy Association of Kenya. We have a meeting here. Leaders have just started arriving. But since you came in time, we will address the nation as follows. The abduction and killing of young people. The church is greatly disturbed by the recent abductions and horrendous killing of Albert Ojwang, a young man who had a bright future. The church strongly condemns the killing of this young soul, indeed that of many other Kenyans we see here in the news and social media places. In the case of Albert Ojwang, we join the nation in condemning the murder of this young Kenyan while in the hands of police officers. The style and manner in which he was arrested, transported, and later killed is horrifying and cannot be tolerated in our democratic space. We appreciate the investigations are ongoing by the relevant authorities. However, the church urges that all remaining top and key police officers named and involved in the arrest and murder of Ojwang must immediately step aside to allow investigations proceed in good faith. We have welcomed the stepping aside of the Deputy Inspector General, Mr. Eliud Lagat, who has since stepped aside, as this will go a long way to revive faith in the integrity of the ongoing investigations. It is, however, sad that Ojwang's father and mother do not have a son because of police officers who assume they are above the law. What we are saying is that the DIG has set the pace. Every policeman and everybody who has ever been mentioned in the matters of Albert Ojwang must follow suit and step aside until investigations are over and the case is over, and those who are exonerated will come back to office. And those who are found culpable, they must face the full force of law. Further, we urge the President and all the relevant authorities to zero in on all unscrupulous and overzealous law enforcement officers, whose main aim is to kill and maim our young people. As the President of the nation, we urge His Excellency William Ruto to restore faith in the National Police Service by ensuring that everyone who has and was involved in the murder of Albert Ojwang and many other young Kenyans are brought to book. Young police in plain clothes and masks, the result is that they inflict, I take that again. It has also come to our notice that the police continue to appear in the demonstrations by our young Kenyans in plain clothes and in masks. The result is that they inflict deaths and injuries on our young people and escaped scot-free. We strongly urge the Inspector General of Police to abide by the ruling of the High Court by Justice Bahati Mwamunye, which instructed that all police officers involved in demonstrations and protest must be uniformed and must be identifiable. We are saying when police are manning demonstrators, they need to be in uniform and their police force number be clearly displayed, because when they hide the identity, then it is very clear they want to do something evil. That we had a ruling in court by Justice Mwamunye who said they should be identified clearly when they are handling demonstrators. The church also notes with concern that the political class has already commenced early campaigns by holding rallies and making utterances that could jeopardize the unity of the nation. We strongly urge all politicians to be reasonable and give room for Kenyans to recover economically between now and 2026. Early campaigns will definitely ruin our economy and increase the suffering of Kenyans who are already overburdened by inflation and strong economic times. The church also wishes to lend her voice on the appointment of IBC commissioners. We encourage the country to allow the commissioners get to work, considering that a number of constituencies and wards lack representation. Kenyans ought to give them room to commence their assignments so that the country can better prepare for the next elections. In conclusion, we reiterate that the abductions and murder of our young people is a wicked act in the eyes of God. It is our hope and prayer that this unfortunate incident will stop with Albert Ojwang, and that no other parent will ever experience the pain Ojwang parents will feel in many years to come. Our thoughts and prayers remain with the family of Albert and all other families that have fallen victim in the hands of police brutality. As the church, we shall not relent to agitate for safer and better Kenya. Kwa ufupi tu, kwa mstasari tunasema